Well, guys, I'm back right away. Because now that we finished the speedrunner challenge with Ironclad, beating the game within 20 minutes, that leaves us with our new character, who I found out is the best character to use for Ascension runs. We don't have Ascension unlocked for her as we have not beaten the game with her quite yet, so this will be our first time using her. I'm pretty excited too, because she is a good character. So to start off, she has, I would say, the third lowest, or I guess third highest amount of HP to start. Decent amount of gold. A blind ascetic. I can't say that word for some reason. Who has come to evaluate the Spire, master of the divine stances. Her starting ability, Pure Water, at the start of combat, add a miracle card to your hand. Miracles allow you to add additional energy to your energy pool. She is pretty cool, and one of my favorite characters in the card game. Sure. Okay, so I don't really care what route we go this time around, so I'm just gonna go this way. Zero cost, retain, so it keeps in your hand. It exhausts after use. You basically use your energy right off the bat. She starts with her general stuff, like her strikes and defense. However, she has two additional cards unique to her. Eruption and Vigilance. Eruption puts her in the stance Wrath, and this allows you to deal additional damage, double the damage. However, you also take double the damage, so be very careful with Wrath mode. And then Calm mode. In addition to giving a ton of block, it gives you, when you leave the stance, Calm, you gain 2 energy. So when you use something like Vigilance, and then later down the road, when we have something that gives us more energy and we could use it, I could use Eruption or one of the other cards that puts us in Wrath mode to give us 2 energy right off the bat and allowing us to do a shitload of damage because we have double damage in Wrath. I would not use Wrath mode too often unless if you could guarantee doing a lot of fatal damage. So be very cautious with that. In this case, since we have 1 HP to start, I'm just going to strike this guy and then we'll get the some new cards. Deal 3 damage 3 times into Wrath. Shuffle this card into your draw pile. That could be pretty nice. Retain. Deal 7 damage when retained. Increase this damage by 4 this combat. So that could be interesting. 15 damage, draw 2 cards. I'm gonna go with Tantrum because that one could be kind of fun. Gain 2 Mantra. When you obtain 10 Mantra, you enter Divinity. Divinity, upon entering the stance, you gain 3 energy. Attacks deal triple the damage, but at the start of your next turn, you exit the stance. It's basically like Wrath mode, but you don't have the drawback of taking double or triple damage. It's extremely powerful and is what I'm going to be going with here. At the start. Oh, I can't afford it. Man, I want this so badly. Alright, well, I can't really afford anything here. I'm going to just remove a card then. I'm going to remove our defense. At least for the most part. I don't need them. Scry for 3. Scry I don't think is a mechanic we have. Look at the top X cards of your draw pile. You may discard any of them. Third Eye could be pretty useful for just stacking our deck a little bit and helping us out in the long run. If you're in Wrath, gain an additional... Okay, so that could be decent to help prevent damage in Wrath. We have a lot of Wrath-related stuff, but I think I'm going to go with Third Eye because Scry is a mechanic that is pretty decent. Ooh, I don't really have a lot of faith in this fight, but I'm gonna do this so we can get our additional thing going, followed by if I do that, these will deal 8 damage to me each. I don't really have that option to tank a lot, so in this case I think I'm just gonna defend 3 times and then just next turn we'll go into doing a lot more damage. Deal 2 damage. do that because that way we're in calm mode and gain some block. And if I do this, this actually stacks out very well for me. I just focus on the guy that's going to do the most damage to me, and then I could use block. I think I'll do that, my block potion, and then I take no damage. Zero cost, no reason not to do that. Can't do that, but I'll do this for the 7 block and the scry. So, I'll get rid of this and this. I'm going to keep Vigilance. Vigilance is pretty nice, and then I'll end my turn. I take no damage. So this would Exodus. We will exit out of our stance if I use that. I'll think about it for a second, actually. That could be kind of helpful. I don't think I have a way to guarantee killing, yeah. So since we're not doing a speedrun challenge at all by any means, this is probably the best I can do. Okay, I'm going to focus on killing the shield guy because it is pissing me off. I could enter Wrath mode, but that would kind of screw me over with that amount of damage. That being said, I get a ton of calm and deal some chunk of damage to you, so I don't mind doing that. I want to stay in Wrath mode for the next turn so I can do the most optimal damage. So, 13 damage. Yeah, I'll do that to you. I'll kill you guaranteed. And yeah, I do take 8 damage, but that's fine with me. Because next turn you're dead. That fight, oh, that's a guaranteed. That just straight up lets me enter divinity mode? Bro. Holy tits. Deals 12 damage. Or Tranquility, which is a retain, enter calm for 1. I'm gonna go with carve reality, excuse me. And I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the. Do we have an elite coming up? Actually, yes, we do. I will play safe. I'm gonna go left and then fight that elite enemy. Now, a few options. We could do this to have a 3rd mantra added, which could be useful. We could do this to make this deal 10 damage, which could be kind of helpful. Plus that slam, that's 22 potential damage. 44 if we're in Wrath mode. Speaking of Wrath mode, makes it cost 1. And 12 block. I'm going to use this on Eruption so we can enter Wrath for a lot cheaper. I think I'd rather have that. And then, yeah, I'll anger the Mushroom. The Mushroom could be good for us. I can make the joke, but I'm not going to make the joke. The joke is kind of beneath me. I'll just do that just because it's a freebie. And this, so I have some options. Whoa. I made a mistake. I forgot how much damage it's about to do to me. Oh my god. They're gonna do nothing this turn at least, so I could just go in for the kill on you and then... okay... 27... You die. And I got a Liquid Memories for that. Nirvana. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. That's pretty fun in the card game. I don't think I'm going to go for it, though. I'm going to go with Tranquility, because this will be a cheaper option for me to exit Calm. Or Wrath. Now, I could do this. I might do this just for some chip damage. Watch. 12. Use this. Exit Wrath. And I take no damage. I just did a bunch of chip damage for him for a decent upside. That's 9 damage. I enter Wrath too. But that being said, that is a good chunk of damage, and he's going to do nothing to me. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. But oh, God. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I have lots of defense. I have no cards in my discard pile. Crap. I take no damage. Okay, we're fine. Next turn, we're going to do 18 damage to him. Crescendo. It's the other card, but instead it's Wrath instead of Calm. Concentrate could be good. I'm gonna go with Crescendo. That could be kind of useful. Oh yeah, this is the way I wanted. Enter Calm. Do this. That's why I like that card. Carve Reality just gives me a... Ragnarok! This is one of my favorite cards in the card game. It's so good. It's so good. I gotta go for it. And I'm gonna have to rest of the bonfire. Because... I need the HP for this fight, yeah. Alright, gonna do nothing to start, so I'm just gonna... What I'm gonna just do is set this up and then go into this. I'm saving Miracle. I don't want to waste Miracle yet. Okay. So this is 25 damage. So potentially 50 with Liquid Memories. If I enter Wrath, this becomes... Check this. So now it's 50 damage. And I have 5 energy from exiting that, so I will definitely use Ragnarok and then go back to Calm with this, and I'm going to scry for 3. I could use Liquid Memories, and I could have used my other thing, but I'm just going to take the hit here. It's the safest option, in my opinion. I don't have anything that puts me in Calm. Shit. Okay, I think this is the best bet, because this is going to do the most damage. 24, yeah. Exit your stance. Yeah, that's the safest bet. I like that too, because that way it's synergistic with my plays. Don't be combat. Upgrade a card in your deck. I'm going to upgrade this, so now it does 6 damage to 6 random enemies. So good. Stupid good. And then we could... This becomes 14 damage. This becomes a 0-cost card. I think I want to do this with Crescendo. That way we could enter Wrath for basically free with that. Alright, so I don't want to be in Wrath mode for your first turn, because that's very stupid, and that would actually basically murder me, so... What I'm going to do is a whole lot of nothing, actually. I just realized I have a pretty stupid hand. That being said, I could at the very least do some decent damage to you. And you're not going to do anything quite yet to me, so that's all I can do first turn. And then hopefully I have something. Yeah, I do. Okay. Otherwise, I'm dead. That's 60 damage. I could use my Miracle, but I kind of don't. I'm going to use all my offensive cards. I don't have anything offensive other than this. I'm going to do this. 18 damage. Exit my stance, and now you only do half that damage you were about to do to me. Followed by... I don't want to use Miracle yet. I don't want to use that yet either. That card, that potion with Ragnarok is going to be so fucking fun. It's not even funny to how fun that's going to be. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm doing Tranquility runs with this character because it's going to be spectacular. We finally get to actually test them out. Her out. That, you know what? Never mind. Alright, I'm going to scry for 3. I'm glad I did that. That way we guarantee something better next turn, and then I'm just going to do Tranquility so we can have a chance next round to do stuff. Do we have a 0 cost card? No, we don't. No, we don't. It's too worth it. I gotta do it. So this is 12 damage. I'm going to do this because this is another big chunk of damage, and then I'm going to take 12, which is totally fine with me. I forgot about that potion. That potion I'm saving anyway. I'll do that. So, let me see. I survived this. That's 20 damage. I have plenty of block. I'm going to do this. I played with fire there, but I succeeded. Master Reality. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. That could be kind of okay. Enter Divinity. Oh. Oh, Blasphemy! Basically, it's a use this or die situation. I'm going to go for that. As good as Judgment is, if the enemy... Oh my god, I don't know which one I want to go for. I don't really care for Master Reality. That card kind of sucks. Blasphemy or Judgment? What do I go for? Basically, it's... do triple damage with Ragnarok for a lot of damage... but if I don't succeed, I die. Or Judgment, which is a guarantee kill on anything under 40 HP. I think I'm going to go for Blasphemy. This could be kind of fun with my build. And... no, I need a Smith. I'm going to go for the Pyramid again. I got lucky with the Pyramid. I heard good things about Blasphemy. In the card game, it's honestly one of the few times I could say this. It's actually the worst card, I think. I feel like it's not that good. Do you think we'll speedrun this, guys? We're at 18 minutes, and we still have 2 acts. I think we could do both acts in 1 minute or less. I'm pulling your leg. I know for a fact we're not going to be able to do shit, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to do Miracle here. I'm not going to do Wrath because I'm not taking 20 damage right off the bat. What I do... actually... no. No. That's the trap. That is the trap I have to avoid. I'll do Ragnarok, which surprisingly does not exhaust. Followed by third eye. That way we could scry the top 3 cards. Yeah. And then I'll end my turn. And everything basically retains now, so... I could use this to enter Divinity, which is solid. I do have a lot of cards that could do some good damage. Let me see, 56 HP. So that's 18 damage. That will be... Actually, that's all tripled. We could try it. But if I can't do it, then I'm going to reset the fight. Oh. Shit. I think I actually screwed myself. Yeah, I did screw myself. That's a reset on the fight. I used Empty Fist, not thinking about its drawback. I didn't realize it did that, and it doesn't get rid of that curse. Okay, that's on me. I will still do the same thing. In fact, knowing what we're getting next, I'm just going to do this, because we're not going to use that. That way we have some more options. Then I'll use Ragnarok to weaken you. I just thought about it. I just thought about it. I just thought about it. We do nothing except third eye. And then I'll use a defense and we take 0 damage this turn. Then I'll do this, followed by Enter Divinity, followed by Ragnarok, which does 18 times... Yeah. So powerful. Retain, doesn't matter. We keep all our cards now. Gain 7 block when retained, increases the block by 3 this combat. Okay, that's not good or bad. I'm gonna skip all these because we either already have some or just I don't need it. Yeah, I don't want to take 40 damage. I have a pretty mediocre hand here. So I don't even want to use this. Yeah, so we're gonna take 10 damage, but that's totally cool. We could do it. Fear thyself. Okay. At the start of your turn, enter Wrath and draw 3 cards. Not bad. This could potentially do 45 damage now and draws 2 cards, but it does cost 2, which is not great. Yeah, I'm good. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay, maybe not as beautiful as it can be. Couldn't be. Oh my god. Hey, the pocket watch. 300? Jesus Christ. I'm tempted to go with the Dreamcatcher, honestly. I don't really want any of these cards. Gain 3 strength and 3 dexterity. Gain 1 less at the start of your next turn. Each turn. Oh, no. Fuck that. It looks... Oh, actually... 3 strength could pair with Ragnarok. I'm gonna go for it. And then I'm gonna get a card removal. I'm gonna start getting rid of strikes. I don't want regular strikes in my deck. Ooh. Alright, nothing really solid to start with. So I will not use... This is cost 0 and I have Empty Fist, so yeah, I'm gonna do this. Just a ton of chip damage to begin with, and then you're not gonna do anything, so I'm just gonna do this. And then end my turn. Empty Fist guarantees that I survive pretty much next turn. Yeah. You're not actually probably able to do much else. I might be able to just go in and go for the KO on this. Yeah, Hey, look at that. I got the thing. I mean, that's 52 damage. Potentially up to like 70 something damage. And I do retain. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going for the elite enemy. I think we can do it. Zero. It's a 1 cost. I do kind of want to use Tranquility just so we can have something, and then I will have to take the 10 damage, but that's totally fine. Oh, I see the downside of that card now. Okay. Guys, I don't think we'll be able to finish him off. I don't think we'll be able to do... Twice... Apply to all enemies. I'm trying not to wet down my deck a lot, but that's just too solid. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if this could be a potential yes, a success. A potential yes. Oh my god. 18 times 6. I don't think we'll be able to do it. So I will save and quit because I don't want to die. I'm liking this run a lot. I still don't know what card she potentially unlocks either. I only have her up to the first unlocks. So we're going to save that for later. And this too, because this becomes cheaper next turn. We got a pretty, honestly, not a great first hand. I'm going to fully admit that. This is kind of what's screwing me over now. That being said, I just thought about something. If this at 18 damage could do something, I might be able to pull off my liquid memories. So let's go see if we can do that. Blasphemy, followed by Miracle. I'm gonna do Ragnarok. Followed by Liquid Memories. Followed by Ragnarok again. Yes, it sucks we had to use it, but that was the only shot I could think of. Scrawl. Draw cards until your hand is full. Okay, fun fact about Scrawl. I have in the card game, they have an expansion that's basically all the cards from the main game, but with their beta artwork. I'm not joking when it comes to Scrawl. It's literally the reference from the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob is writing that letter and all he got on the piece of paper was the. It is so good. I'm going with Wheel Fire on this. This Wrath of Flame. This Wheel Fire. Sorry about that. It is such a funny reference. I laughed my ass off when I saw it. I'm like, of course they had to reference this. This is just too classic. Yeah, I don't think this time around I'll be able to finish them off because I don't have, like, anything I could really do. I am probably going to do this for the strength and then go into this for that, and I'm not going to use that because if I do that, I'm basically screwing myself. It hurts. No, just kidding. If you are in Wrath, which I am, this applies vulnerable to all enemies. I do take damage, though, if I don't exit Wrath. I don't have any way to do anything. I don't have any damage output in this hand. Oh my god. What the hell? Well, I know for a fact that's going to do jack, so I'm going to just have to mitigate as much damage as I can. I can't do anything else this turn. That really hurts. Okay. Do I have anything that could get me out of Wrath? I still don't. 14 times... That could kill him. But I still have to worry about him. And Blasphemy... Well, this could help, actually. This actually might be the way to do it, yeah. Kill the guy, and then next turn I could go into Blasphemy. No. That sucks, but I do have this, which, yes, puts me back to it, but now I could potentially do that. You're dead. I have too many cards. None of these are gonna do much for me. This isn't bad, though, actually. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, we got Emergent coming up, so I'll be able to do some card removal. Which one of you wants to die first? Oh my god, 100 damage! Holy balls. Alright. And then I'm going to use this. I'll take some damage, but totally worth it. Alright, so yeah, I won't be able to kill you this turn. I'll do this. Overkill. I'm good, I got all that. Oh, I have to fight an elite enemy no matter what. With 31 HP. Oh no. Yeah, so I don't want to do 2 elites, I gotta go this way. Remove a card, upgrade all strikes and defends? Remove a card, okay. I thought it said upgrade a card. Yeah, I'm gonna remove a card. Yeah. That's gonna help me a lot with the right setup. I'm pretty much sitting really well with my strategy now. 3 times. I could really use block here, to be real with you. But this does knock you out for that, so I could use Empty Fist to basically finish you off. I don't want to use that. But that's the best I can do. Oh, cool. So it's basically like Empty Fist, but it's defense instead of offense. It does cost 1, which is... I guess they both do, but... I guess this could actually be kind of helpful. If I have it in calm state... Oh boy. And I didn't really get anything great to set up with. Oh god. I don't want to use that in that case. So I do take some damage, but that's fine. Although this... No, that makes you vulnerable, not... And I don't want to take that much damage. Next turn, I hope I draw something decent. Otherwise, I'm kind of backed into a corner. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those I have to use my liquid memories now or I'm basically dead situations, which is totally fine. That's why I used liquid memories. Perfect. And that, oh my god, that's worth it. Brilliant. Speaking of brilliance... Damn, that could be powerful. And this is a 0-cost card? Yeah, Day of... Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards, this could be very powerful. I don't have a way to enter Wrath. I'll hold on to Empty Body. Jump. I had to. interesting fight with my restrictions, but good. We got that, which gives us, honestly, not a lot to work with, but... Yeah, okay. Hold on to the miracles. I don't really have a good way to draw anything, so I'm definitely not going to waste my energy on this yet. Next turn, though. It might be your time, my friend. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use it yet because it's just pointless, but I could set up now, so... Use that to make that cost 1, so I could get rid of it. I really would rather stay in Wrath mode, or Calm mode right now. So everything makes me exit my stance, which sucks. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 of these because I want to be able to kind of... Actually, I'll just use this because that's just going to be damage. And that way I have 3 of these in empty body for next round. Now... However, I'm not going to be able to kill him, actually. That's a lot of HP. So I'm just going to do some chip damage on him. Vulnerable could be good. I'm going to keep Tranquility. I don't want Empty Stance, or Empty Fist, yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely worth it. Shot 200. I'm gonna keep that for Ragnarok. Don't really need it now. I'm kind of in a decent place. Yeah, just get rid of a block so I could draw what I need and not just a bunch of junk. Now, you're at 105. I think I could do it now. Because I have a lot of energy. I have that, which is going to give me more energy on top of that. I have plenty, so yeah, I think I'm going to do it, because that's... Come on. I could get a second rat. Ooh, at the start again and increase this gain by 1. Oh my god. It is ethereal, which means I have to use it or I lose it. But I think I'm going to go with Judgment because this is just going to help out a lot. If I get drawn into it, I could just one-shot stuff, which is pretty solid. I'm going to see what Tiny House gives me. If I don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it. This is not going to be that often. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna get a different... I think I'm gonna get the collar, because the boss fights, that collar could be very useful for. Ooh, the twins. I don't... Well, I guess I have that. Okay. Well, I know for a fact what I'm not going to be doing this round. I don't want to do this. This card sucks. I might actually scrap this. Its drawback is just not good. I need energy. I forgot about that. Its 3 strength is not terrible. I just don't need that benefit. Now, question, does this stack off of Blasphemy? I'm going to reset the fight anyway because I think... No, it does not. Okay. Because I realized I had something better I can do. What time is it? Okay. We have time. Although I should see how long this video has been. 47. Alright, I'm going to end this video off here, guys. I'll see you in the next video.